Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my eyeshadow using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I've already applied my foundation and eye primer, and that is the secret to applying these colours. If you don't apply your eye primer, you will end up with a bit of a muddy looking mess around the eye, especially if you have an oily eyelid or any redness around the eye. So when you open up this palette, it's got a nice mirror at the front, and then you have all these lovely colours. All these colours grab my attention, and I'm looking for a nice warm base colour. So I think I'm going to go with this coral colour here, which is Still Shot. To apply the base colour, you want a blending brush. I'm using Bobbi Brown's eye blender, and I'm just going to go in and take a little bit on my brush, not too much because they are quite pigmented, and start blending. They are very pigmented, so you only want to put a little bit on the brush at a time and just swirl it around above the crease line, under the brow bone. And I'm taking it up as high as I can go, but not so high because I want to leave some space here to highlight just under my eyebrow. I'm looking for another colour for my eyelid, and what grabs my attention is this metallic-y colour called Big Sky. Now I tend to stay away from metallic-y colours because as you get a little bit older they sit in the creases and they show up more, but I really do like this colour, so I'm going to have a go with it. So I'm just taking a little bit of the Big Sky and popping it all over my eyelid. Urban Decay say that this palette, you can take it anywhere on holiday with you and you don't need another palette. That's what they say on their website, that it serves all purposes and all the colours that you want are there to use. I think maybe they're pretty much right because everything's in that palette. It's got all the colours to create a smoky eye, all kinds of eye shades. I'm just popping this colour all over my eyelid, and I think it works quite well with the coral colour. So I'm going to look for another colour now that I can put into my crease line and blend with the other colours. And I'm really liking the look of this Hell Ride. The brush I'm going to be using for this is a mini crease brush. It looks like this. And I'm just going to take a little bit of Hell Ride on the brush, and I'm going to run it along my crease line like this. Now, oh, that is a really pigmented colour. So I've only applied a little bit and it's showing up quite a lot. So I'm just working this colour into my crease line, and then I'm going to go back to my blending brush and I'm just going to blend those colours together so that there's no lines showing. So now I want to put something in the corner of my eye because I want to give it a smoky look, and I think I'm going to go with this Good As Gone. So I'm going to go back in with my mini crease brush and take a tiny amount of Good As Gone, and I'm going to do a V shape in the corner of my eye. You know, I've been really worried about fallout with these colours, but so far so good, so well done Urban Decay. There hasn't been any fallout so far. I'm just going to do a V shape and just a little bit into my socket line and just blend it like that. And I'm building it up as I go. I'm not going to put too much on the brush at any one time because it's so easy to make a mistake and you won't be able to take it off and just make a mess. So I'm just building it up slowly, and as I'm doing my V shape I'm just bringing it along the eyelash line a little bit into the crease and just rubbing it around the corner of the eye just to give it that sort of smoky eye effect. So I've done the corners of my eyes with As Good As Gone, and I'm just going to go back in with my eye blender and blend it a little bit so that it just mixes in a bit with the other colours. And then I'm going to go back in with my little brush and add a little bit more Big Sky onto my eyelids and blend it into As Good As Gone so there isn't a line showing. You know, I really thought that this metallic colour, Bigger Sky, would make my creases show on the eyelid, but I'm really pleased with it so far. So I want to go a little bit more smoky and I want to vamp the look up a bit, and I think I'm going to go in with this darker green colour here, Wanderlust, and see what it looks like, because I've already got Big Sky, which is a greeny colour, on my eye, so a darker one will probably work quite well. So I'm just working this colour from the outer corner of the eye to the inner corner, but I'm not going to bring it all the way across because I'm planning to put another colour on the inner corner of my eye. And I thought this colour would be really green because it looks like that in the palette, but it isn't. I really do like this colour, and because I have this rounded shape eye, I'm going to take the colour down a little bit on the outer corner of the eye and give it that sort of slanted look effect. But I'm taking it right into the outer corner of my eye here. Then I'm going to go back in with this little brush and I'm going to go back into Big Sky again. This is the colour that I put on my eyelids, and after I've put Wanderlust under my eye, I'm going to put a little bit of Big Sky in the corner, just like this, just into the corner, and blend it into Wanderlust underneath, just to give it a little bit of contrast. Sorry if the light keeps changing, I'm doing it in some natural light as well, and the weather outside is alright one minute and not so good the next. But anyway, next I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown pencil, which is the long wear eye pencil in Smoke, and I'm going to take it under my eyes, and I don't want to put black because I don't want to make it too dark, so I'm just going to go with the Smoke under the eye from the outer corner, and I'm just going to bring it along halfway and not the full way. I'm going to do my lower waterline with it as well, and then I'm just going to use a black eyeliner on my top lid, and this one's from Mina and it's the automatic eye pencil, and I love this one. It's shade 301 and you can order it online. And I love this pencil because it just glides on like silk and makes putting on black eyeliner so much easier. And because I don't have such a nice almond eye shape, I'm just putting it on my top lid, a very thin layer, but in the corner here I'm going to bring it right across and make it a little bit thicker. To make it more smoky, I'm just going to do my upper waterline as well. I'm going to go in with this colour here called Breakaway. I'm going to take my smudge brush, add a little bit of the Breakaway and put it under my eyebrow. That is such a gorgeous highlighter. And then I'll take my eye blender again and I'll just sweep it across. To finish off this look now, I'm going to go in with this colour Blaze. So just using a smudge brush, I'm just going to pop Blaze into the corner of my eye. And this just brightens things up a little bit. To finish my look, I've used Lancome's Drama because I do like false eyelashes, but when I use this one I don't really need them. And I finished putting bronzer on, highlighter and lipstick, so that's my look done. If you do go and get this palette, it's a really good palette. It's got a lot of colours in there and you probably will want to do quite a bit of experimenting. There's still quite a few colours there that I haven't even tried yet, but I will. And thank you for watching everyone, and I shall see you next time. Have a good weekend.